you doing? You well? Hey, let me put my drink down by these very real candles for a second. Be careful, be careful. How you doing? You all right?
Yeah.
I like your vest. That is so cool. My name's Jen. I'm a trans woman. Do we know what that means? Are we familiar with the term?
Yeah.
Well, you don't all look sure. If you're not sure what it means, it's really simple, okay? All it means is that I'm just like any other woman in this room, except I can't feel empathy. I wish it wasn't true. It's nice to be out, isn't it? It's nice to be back. We're outside. Oh my God, like a roof over my head. It's crazy. It's lovely, isn't it? It's really, really nice. Lockdown's been really hard, right? It's been hard for everybody, like I admit that. Like lockdown's been difficult for you guys. I think the thing that people aren't talking about enough is just how difficult lockdown's been for trans women specifically, right? It really has, like people aren't talking about this. For example, think about this. We were locked down for like nearly a whole year, right? And in that whole time, I had absolutely 0 women's only spaces to invade. Do you know how difficult that was for me? I was overwhelmed when I got here today. I was like, oh my God. I went into the ladies' toilets and I pissed everywhere, honestly. That's me, that's me. Any old people in today? It's all right, it's a safe space for you. Do you remember before the lockdown, right, when we were all like, ugh, fuck old people. They voted Brexit, and do you know what? I can't wait until they all die and us millennials can take over. And now we're like, oh, my nan. Pick a side, guys. I told you, no empathy. You guys are nice. A lot of my friends, like, they're so excited about, like, the simplest things now, right? They're like, oh my God, I can't wait to go out, go to Costa, have a nice coffee with a roof over my head. I can't wait. Thing is, I've been having coffees indoors publicly for, like, the entire year. Like, honestly, I know you don't believe me. I found a hack. Do you know what my hack was? Guys in St. Thomas's Hospital Cafe. It's been open all year round. Lovely cappuccinos. Best shortbread in London, honestly. Little bit of crying. My dad. Any tourists in? Anybody in who's just visiting London? Yeah, have you been to London Dungeon yet? Have you done that? Ages ago. What did you think of it?
She's really awesome.
It's fucking shit, isn't it, London Dungeon? It's so shit. I can't wait to go back though. I used to be a big like London Dungeon stan. I've actually been to it like 9 times. Like when I was growing up, I think my dad just like forced me to go to it because he thought it would like man me up a little bit, you know? Go to the fucking London Dungeon, see how a man treats a woman. Thing is, it used to be more historical, right? It used to be like, oh, there was a... There's a Jack the Ripper. But recently I went, like just before lockdown, it's like changed a lot now, right? It used to be like, oh, the Great Fire of London. And now it's like, oh, I'm a vampire. It's really fucking stupid. I went to Berlin once. You been to Berlin? Anyone been to Berlin? I'm pretty cool. I've been to Berlin. They don't have a London Dungeon. They have like a Berlin Dungeon. It's like, it's under the Merlin Corporation. It's all the same. The weird thing about the Berlin Dungeon, right, is like you go in and you go down. You go down in this fake lift. It's like really cool. And sorry, I don't know what that is. It's been a long time. I don't know why I'm just doing that now. And you go and they're like, I'm never sure whether to do the accent. Are there any Germans in? All right, good. I'll do it. So you go down and they're like, oh, in Germany. That's good, isn't it? That's good. That's a good accent. It's good, isn't it? Once upon a time, there was a fucking... a spooky headless monk. The thing is, right, if you ever go to Berlin, and if you ever walk around Berlin centre, everywhere you go is a horrific reminder of the horrors that have happened in Germany. Berlin Dungeon, that's fucking respite. Do you know what I mean? That's what that is. I've been stalking my ex lately. Not in a creepy way. like on Instagram, in a sort of like, oh, I'm your guardian angel kind of way, you know? Just watching over you. And it's fine, like I'm over it. Like we've been broken up for like 10 years, I'm fine. They've got a new partner. I'm over it! They've got a new partner, which is fine. But one of the things that I've noticed that's kind of pissed me off recently, right, is that my ex, them and their partner, they've recently just got a hamster, right? And it's very nice, you know, a lockdown hamster, it's understandable. Like, I get it. I understand getting a lockdown hamster, you know, it's low commitment, 2 years, you're out. Like, it's fine, right? But the thing is, they made the whole Instagram account dedicated to this hamster. So now I don't get posts from my ex, I just get posts from, his name's Wilbur, okay? He's very nice, you know. I have to see what he's up to every day. Oh, I'm in my wheel. Oh, I'm in my cage with my tubes. And I know his life isn't as good as it seems on Instagram, do you know what I mean? Like, it's the illusion of social media, right? Now, I don't know what your guys' personal low point of lockdown is. But I would bet good... I would bet good money that you've never DM'd a hamster you don't know to call it a fat-cheeked cunt. I've been trying to date during lockdown. That was a fucking... Someone around here started dating during lockdown, right? Yeah. 10 months, wasn't it? Yeah. Illegal. Phone the police, somebody, please. I know this is a night of laughter, but honestly, you're busted. It's been really hard. Like, I did it as well. Because I'm a rebel. I don't live by society's rules. I don't care about gender. I just want to get fucked, right? Like, I understand what it is. I started seeing this guy called Matthew. I don't care. That's his real name. I don't give a fuck. And it was really nice, right? It was really nice. But the one thing that I noticed is like, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but there's like a whole new etiquette in lockdown, right? It's like you have to be really conscious with each other. You have to keep checking in with each other, making sure that you're both comfortable. It's like, it's great for consent and things like that, but it gets a little bit awkward, right? So I remember I was on my first date with Matthew and I was like, Matthew, are you comfortable? Do you mind if I touch your leg? Like that, right? And he was like, yeah, that's fine, Jen, that's all right. I was like, cool. I was like, Matthew, do you mind if I stroke your face? Like that. He was like, no, that's fine, that's nice. I was like, cool, Matthew, thanks. I was like, Matthew, would you be really put out if I gave you, like, a little kiss on your lips? And he was like, oh. Actually, Jen, because of the risk of COVID, he was like, would it be all right if we didn't do that yet? I was like, okay. Just put it in my arse then. There's nowhere else for it yet, right? I got really infatuated with this bus driver, actually, over the lockdown. I fell in love with this bus driver, right? He's, honestly, have you ever fallen in love with a bus driver? Like, it's a really weird thing. He drives the number 39. And it's not so much the way he looks, right? It's the way he drives. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's the way he drives. Like the way that he plows through low-hanging branches with no disregard for public safety makes me want to come. How long have I've been going quite a while, haven't I? Should I wrap it up? Yeah, I don't know. Well, yeah, okay, cool. I don't have to, I can stay. I nearly fell off the stage, did you see that? Bit of clowning there. Yeah, I've done clowning. It's fine. Quit my job recently, which is exciting, scary. Had like an office job. It was actually like one of the best jobs I've ever had. Like I really enjoyed it actually. Because it was the first job that I'd ever had, right, where in the interview and like all of the staff there, like nobody, throughout the whole period of 6 months that I was there, nobody asked me if I was trans, right? Like it never came up. It was really cool. But then I started to think, I was like, oh. And I thought, I don't know if that's because, you know, they're just trying to be really liberal, or if it's because I pass really well now. But I thought, you know, if it does go on much longer, I am going to have to take some maternity leave. Just push their HR department to the fucking limit, right? You guys have been absolutely wonderful. I hope you have a nice rest of your evening.